Alright boys, in this video we are going to be talking about a bunch of mods that you can get yourself on Geode that are very cool. This is going to be my suggestions. I'm going to show you a bunch of mods that you can get from Geode that kind of help me a lot in the editor or in the official game, or like some cool extensions that I have. Okay, so let's just start simply. By the way, Geode is a cool thingy that lets you install like mods in there that were made by people and stuff like that. So yeah, like all the links are going to be in the description. And yeah, the first one that I would recommend is the auto song. This one, what it does is it basically automatically downloads the song as soon as you like enter a level. If I go, for example, here, it's gonna like instantly download the song. Very, you see here, it's just instant download. Perfect, very cool. This was something that was in Mega Hack, and I really like it. And what else do we have? Ambient icons is nothing really too, like, it doesn't really help that much. It's just like a visual mod that I have. And this one also basically animates your robot and spider. Looks pretty cool though. I would recommend also having that. Better edit, I would definitely recommend having that, but you just gotta be sure that the game may crash a lot of times while you are using the editor. So sometimes as soon as you save, the game will crash, and I don't have better edit right now enabled, and the game still crashes a lot of the times when I'm editing. So yeah, this is a big warning. It's a very cool tool. It has a lot of, like, you can see here the features, and boom, the game just crashed. And I can actually show you a bunch of things in here about better edit. So the first thing is that you can scale down the UI, so it looks like this. It's very convenient, and you can change it in here. You can change it to scale and apply. All of the settings are adjustable, and we can see here the best thing probably by far is this new coloring menu. Like in GD, normally I think you have like 10 colors, so it's until here on the first page, and then you have to like browse. But in this page you have more colors on one screen than you have in here. In here you only have 24, here you have 35, which is crazy. And the best thing about this whole thing is that if you want to have a, for example, like we all argue about what color we want to make, like the black color, and in here you can just select black, and it's always black. And this color is actually used by this one, by this Soul Blade. It's by default it just uses this black. And you can use P1, P2, and all of these like these things we don't have access to in normal GD. I think we only have these boys, but the rest of these guys, very cool to have them in here as well. And yeah, if you can see here that the recent also works. If I use like here red or pink, and then I want to make this one pink also, you can just use the recent, which is super duper convenient. You have about like 15 or something slots for the colors. You can like change the pages in here, so you can completely ignore about this like browse button in here. And one problem, okay, let me just talk about this first. This thing is basically offset for the free next. I think this is very self-explanatory. If I click free next, it's going to be 100, 101, and if I want to have a free next with an offset of 200, it's going to start at 200 basically. Very useful for collabs and stuff like that. And also we have the gray grid block spacing, which is very good if you want to like have small things, and then you can boom like that. But usually it would be something like this. Yeah, very convenient. And what else is there? There's all, I mean, this better edit is a mod that existed in 2.1, and it has been ported to 2.2, and the majority of features are still not included in it. So I'm really excited to see the full like product, because it has a lot of really useful features. I mean, you have a button for the reset scroll, which basically resets everything, and you can also see the zoom amount. So if you want to take a screenshot on the exact same zoom amount, you can just go in here and see on what amount you are on. Very convenient. Yeah, a lot of stuff that just helps you overall in the editor. So if you're using the editor a lot, definitely recommend better edit. Very cool. And then we have better info. This is a very similar thing. You can say it's like, it's more convenient, but for the outside of the editor. So for example, in here you can actually, a new update just came out. You can see like the rated things of people in the rated levels, and you can differentiate them between featured, epic, legendary, and mythic. And yeah, you can see I have 2 epic levels, one harder, one classic, one platformer. Yeah, very convenient. And on Steam you can also click on here to see these boys, because the update is still not out on Steam, but we can have that with this mod. And there are a lot of like tiny things with this better edit, so or better info actually it's called. I keep mixing these two, but yeah, for example, if you want to search for a level ID or like their comments, you can do it in here, because some levels are deleted, like level 1 for example, but the comment section still exists. This is Stereo Madness, and people are, yeah, they are talking in here on level ID 1, which, yeah, this is basically like a lot of server-sided stuff, which is very cool. For example, I can go on here and I can see requested 8 stars. Looks a lot better than the normal game. You can see the game version, very useful. Password in case it exists, how much time they have spent in the editor, when it was uploaded exactly, I think the exact date, yes, how many objects there are, the score of the feature tab, a lot of stuff you guys can see. And we can see here that if you have a trim spaces, so if you have like, if you want to type words and you accidentally press space, you can just enable that always, and then you can just search and it will show up. And there are a lot of like filters for the searching in here. And also another thing that is very cool is that you have these boys, which shows you if you remember that there is a very cool level but you can't really remember the name, go in here. If you have played it once, you can see here all of the levels that I have already played. And if you want to go even deeper to search for that exact level that you're looking for, you can go on here and you can play around with these filters, but there are extra ones like copy, download it if you have already downloaded it. I mean, if you have played it, then actually this is also like a very useful one. For example, if you have played a level but it was a very long time ago and it was deleted, you can just check this off. The star range, you can say it has between 9 or 8 and 10 stars. The ID range, very useful. You're gonna have like, what if we do 130? I haven't played that level, so it may actually not show up. The 129, 128. You can do 2-player and game version, very cool. You can like search by the game version. So if you only want to play 2.1 levels, easy, just do this, minimum, maximum, and it's gonna take a little bit of time to show up, but it's gonna show up and it's very cool. You can also select the extreme demon, stuff like that. There is a lot of filters, that's for sure. You also have the Hall of Fame button, again added to GD, and the featured tab from Geometry-World. Yeah, go explore with this for yourself. There are a lot of like small things here and there. For example, this one, how many boot ups you have and stuff like that. So yeah, better info, a lot to say about that for sure, but it's very cool. Brightness mod, I think right now is not really compatible. I don't think it's like functioning well, but let me just test it one more time. This brightness mod, what it does, it basically adds like a cool gradient. For example, what okay, the game crashed. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I get it. I think I now understand. So all you gotta do is just click it once and you have this beautiful looking gradient. And what you can do is you can basically change all of these settings in here. For example, if you don't want to have any randomness, then you click on OK and then the game crashes, because I don't know how to use this tool. But yeah, either way, this is probably gonna get updated soon. And yeah, and this mod called Camera Shader Toggles is basically a mod that can toggle individual shaders, which is very useful. For example, there are like a bunch of shaders that I really hate seeing. For example, like the glitch shaders, absolute garbage. You can disable that, and if a level is really weird, for example, this level, you can see how the shaders, I don't really like that shader. It looks cool, but my eyes kind of hurt when I play it. So you can just go here, go on to camera shader, scroll down, where is it, disable the glitch, and then you can go back and play it. I don't care if this is even gets me banned or not, but I'm not gonna play a level with that many shader spam. So yeah, this is very cool. I mean, the level, you can kind of see, you can't play it without your eyes dying over and over again. So yeah, very cool mod. You can also disable like camera stuff and stuff like that. And this is a channel viewer. What it does is it basically shows you the channel on the top left. Very useful for like the editor when you're like using a lot of channels. Could be very cool. And the circle tool is probably one of my favorites. A circle tool is added into the editor in here. It's called circle, and you can click it and you can change the settings in here. For example, if you want to have how many copies, you can see here, you can change the number. For example, 16 copies. This is how it's going to look like. And then you can make it a bit different. This is perfect for making like circles. You can use it for a lot more stuff than spikes, but this is just an example. If you want to have fewer, very cool. perfect precision. And yeah, there's also squish, but you guys can play around with that yourself. The clean start position is basically a small mod that makes the start position a lot better, way more convenient. You can see all of the settings on one page and change them immediately. Very, very useful, super duper convenient. And we have the coins in pause menu. This is a simple mod. You can see here there are coins, and you may think this is a little bit, you know, unnecessary, but I think it's useful. And this like setting button is in the middle here, but this is something that we're gonna go over in a bit. So just ignore that. Yeah, I would recommend that. Also, we have the colored icon kit. Basically makes all of these icons colored, which looks very, very cool. But for now, I disabled it because I have like 100 mods installed right now. So, and yeah, compact editor menus is compact start positions for now. Copyright remover for main levels. If you are a YouTuber, you're gonna have this button, and if you press it and then play, you can see that it's a piano version of Stereo Madness, which is just gonna prevent copyright for the YouTubes if you are streaming or stuff like that. Perfect, very, very good. WJob Sai, this is probably one of my favorite mods. Also, copy song ID, very simple. You click here, you have the song ID copied. Very, very cool. You know, there are a bunch of like small mods that are very, very, like, they help you a lot. They are small, the feature is small, but it's so helpful. It saves you so much time than, you know, typing that out. And compact lists. This is very cool. I'm just gonna have to restart the game to show you what this is. This basically adds this button in here, and if you click it, you're gonna have these compact lists which look exactly like these lists in here. And you can even compact the lists that you know, you actually can't compact. Wait, can you? What the heck? Okay, no, you can't. But overall, this is very cool. You can like compact the list, and yeah, super duper convenient. Creator layer randomizer. It basically shuffles all of these guys every time you click on it. So yeah, it's just like a fun mod that I have. Custom keybinds. I think you must have that one in order to have better edit, but I'm not quite sure. You have custom keybinds. You can reset every single keybind you want. You can rebind every single thing in here, and you can search. It's very, very well made. You can see here if something is for a better edit, then it's going to show in here. And yeah, probably one of the best mods out there. You can add like a time interval to like hold the button, and then it's gonna like do the action over and over again. Very, very nice. The dark mode is just a dark mode for GD, dev tools. Not really interested in that as of right now, but if you want to make mods for Geode, I would definitely recommend that. Death tracker is a very cool thing as well. Everything in here is very cool. It's gonna add this button, which is gonna show you how many times you have died. And for example, if I go to Bloodbath, we're gonna see in here that I have died at 1%, 5 times, 2%, 4. This is very, very, very inaccurate because you have to get the mod and then play after it. After you get your mod, you have to play, and then you're gonna have to see. Yeah, if you like, I would recommend just instantly getting that mod, so your progress is gonna be saved and you can see very cool things. Then we have demons in garage. It's gonna add like a demon face in here and how many demons you have. I have that disabled as of right now. Death markers is just like Mario. So if you die here, it's gonna show like a marker, and the next time you die, for example, a little bit, let's say I die here, it's gonna show that marker also. So if you're playing an extreme demon, it's gonna show you exactly where you have died, and it's gonna be super duper helpful. But for now, I have it disabled because I don't really play that much. I'm just making levels. Editor save button. Why? Okay. Editor save button just adds a button in here that once you click it, it's gonna show you this menu, and then you can save. Yeah, nothing way too special, but it can still be useful. And then emojis in the comments is also very, very cool. You go on to this one, you can see that we have emojis in here. And keep in mind that these emojis will only show to these people that already have this mod, because yeah, that's how it works. If you want to have, there's me, very cool. There's extreme demon, there's a normal face, you have, I don't know, like all of these cool little things. And then you can submit and you can see your stuff in here. You can click on them, and yeah, who's this guy? What the heck? Yep, I agree. But yeah, emojis are very cool. Next up, we have the enter search. If you are in here, you type something, you click enter, and then it's gonna search. Evil geometry dash. Okay, why do I have that? Fake moderator just adds this fake mod in here, and you also have the button, which looks very, very cool because you can go crazy, and even crazier. You also have like these faces that are different than the normal geometry dash, which looks very, very, very cool. cool. Yeah, this mod is also probably one of my favorites. Looks very, very nice. And we have the formatted platformer time. It just shows you like the exact time when you pause. Game mode swapper, this is the setting button in here. Game mode swapper, if you are in here and you, I don't know, decide to be a swing copter, you can do that very easily. And then you say, I don't want to be platform mode, bro. Easy. This is probably also one of my favorite mods. Very, very cool. You can change the size, you can toggle the gravity and stuff like that. Yeah, very, 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 very nice mod. And then we have GD Share. I think all of you guys already know what GD Share is, but this button in here, you can like export levels. I click it and then it allows me to export a level, and then I can send it to someone, and then they can click on here and they can import the level. You know, this is like an import-export system for the Geometry Dash levels, so that levels don't get leaked, I think. But yeah, this one's very cool. This one's actually also very, very cool. I use this one for the notifications only. So if you get yourself GD utils, what you're gonna do is every time there is a rated level, you're gonna get like a notification in here. Look at this. So for example, this one, every time a level gets rated, you get this one, and then every time there's a new daily and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. If you want to play the newly rated levels instantly, get yourself this one. And there's also some Spotify things, but I don't really use Spotify because it's cringe. But you can have a lot of settings in here. You can like change the position if you want to have it in upright. You can do that and stuff like that. The size and everything. Yeah, GD utils, very, very cool. Geometry Dash in 2019, very weird. It adds like a billion buttons in here. I had that once for a video and it was very, very cool. Globed, my favorite. Okay, this is, come on, by far my favorite mod. It basically allows you to play multiplayer, and I think all of you guys already know what this is. You can join with some epic gamers and play Dash, and the game is gonna crash. That is a perfect sync, isn't it? Okay, I think the game doesn't crash because of, I don't think it's gonna crash. I don't think it crashed because of Geode. I think there was like a different mod. Globe never crashed for me. This is mind-blowing. Globe never ever crashed for me as long as I have this default death effect disabled. And yeah, very, 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 very fun game mode to play around with. Geometry Dash API, I think you gotta have that. For GD Share, unnecessary gradient pages makes like these brown pages your colors. I'm gonna actually show you that. I think this is the best way to show you. Goodbye unnecessary buttons, I can show you that. And this one also, hide main menu. Yeah, let me just show you all of these boys. Okay, every time I close the game it just crashes, which I think means that the progress is not being saved, which is not that very cool. You can see I have like 77 mods, and these are just the ones that I have enabled. So yeah, the pages gradient looks very nice. Like my colors, I love my colors. And yeah, everywhere, I think it is also in the comment section, looks very slick, I'm gonna say. And what else was there? There was a hide menu, main menu. It basically hides yo, I have the buttons back, hello. Yeah, it hides everything. And the remove unnecessary buttons removes the unnecessary buttons that do absolutely nothing as of right now. So this one, gradient pages, and also we have the Grandpa demon. You can search in here for the new demons. For example, we have the Supreme Demon, which are all, I think, oh my god, I think I have beaten a Supreme Demon. You just see completed. Okay, the filter doesn't work. Yeah, I have completed a Supreme Demon. That is mind-boggling. That's the 360 on the list. You also have Ultimate Demon, Legendary. Bro, the mythical looks so good. And what else do you have? You have Infinite, and you have the Grandpa Demon, which is tidal wave. I think this is always like the top one demon is a Grandpa. 100% understandable. A Grandpa is always extreme, and yeah, very, very cool. So yeah, Grandpa Demon adds a lot more stuff than a Grandpa Demon. Hide Plus, what was this again? Yeah, Hide Plus is exactly what you see on the menu in here. I have hidden a lot of the buttons, and you can decide which ones you want to hide. For example, in here I hid all of these guys, and yeah, you can just, if you want to have them again, you can just go ahead and yeah, I could have just disabled the mod. I'm so stupid. Okay, the game crashed. Very, very not very cool. Bro. Okay, game crash a little tiny bit too much, but that's fine as long as you boys don't have like 70 mods just like I do. I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting yourself every single mod that I talk about today. can just like get yourself the ones that you really find very cool. And okay, hide main menu UI, I just showed you that. The save icons, oh my god, this is very cool. You can like save icon kits, but this is a lot more advanced than in 2.1. So you can add icons, you can change the name of them, and you can share them with other people. You can see in here the online icon kit browser, which doesn't seem to work. I think the server is down. 2.5 is coming out. No, just kidding. And yeah, you can, okay, oh my god, the game is crashing way too many times. This is ridiculous. Yeah, there's like a server that people upload their icon kits on that I think currently is not working, but usually you can like see in there and you can like browse. You can like type RobTop. Oh my god, please don't crash. Okay, you can type RobTop and you can see all of his sets. You can use it instantly, which yeah, very convenient. Icon randomizer adds a button in here that if you click it, god, stop. I didn't even click the button. I'm not kidding. I didn't even click the button. Bro, this is ridiculous. What is going on? Okay, so the button is in here. You click it and then you have random icons. Pretty much just exactly what it says, random icons. ID hyperlinks. I haven't tried this out, but if somebody sends you a level in here and you can like click on the ID, if there's like an ID in there, you can click on it and then it's gonna switch you to that level. I think that's how it works. I've seen like a screenshot of it and very useful, but I don't really know. People, you guys don't send me IDs enough. I don't really know. Junk hider. This is, I don't really know if I want to talk about that. We have the level quests, which I think, yeah, level quests is basically, you see this button, it basically adds another one in here, like a smaller version of it, like a circle that you can click and you can go to here and it can show you a lot of stuff. Also, this queued thing is from better info, this one. Yeah, that is that. And what else do we have in here? We have level info in pause menu, which is, it shows you like an info button in here, which is exactly like this one. I don't know how I died at minus 99% on Stereo Madness, but that is better info also. And level info displays a bunch of stats that already are displayed with better info, I think. Level thumbnails. This is what you've been seeing for the longest time now. We have level thumbnails basically, which look really nice. However, you can see that not all of the levels have these are like the thumbnails. You can see that this one does not have a thumbnail because they have to manually take the screenshot and add it to their server, and then it's gonna like show you the screenshot in here. So if there's a level that doesn't have a thumbnail, it's just because they haven't uploaded it yet. So yeah, a lot more screenshots are probably coming, but yeah, this is very useful if you want to see the level from like outside without having to click on it. Like bait exterminator or something, I can't really read that word, but what this does is basically, if you go on to my level, this one, you can see that on the top you can see here before rate ticket, here before rate ticket. What the heck is going on? Rub, just rate this level, come on. Or you can see like if and stuff, like all of these comments that bait for likes are gonna get hidden, but they're gonna show like a button in here that you can show the comment with. I don't think it does anything, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you are annoyed by these like baits comments, then get yourself that. More settings button. This adds a settings button in here that you can access, which is very nice. And I think it also adds it in here. No, that's not the one. In the editor, yeah, this one in here that you have also settings. I would really love to have an icon kit in here, but I think there's a mod that I'm just going to talk about that kind of does that. No grounds removes the no new grounds. It gets rid of the new grounds button down there. And what else? Where was I, bro? There's so much more. Node IDs, I think you have to have that for Geode generally. And then we have OpenHack. OpenHack is very nice. I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm just going to enable all of the mods and then we can see one by one what they do. Bro, how many do I have? Okay, oh, that's the end. Okay, there's not that much left. Okay, it's been a time since I've made that long of a video, but I don't think you guys care, right? I think you guys just want the juice of these very cool mods. And yeah, also I can see here if there's a new mod that has been added. So I said every like 3 weeks I'm gonna make a video about the new mods that I find very, very cool. And you can see here there are a lot more buttons already. And let me just go over where we left off, which was basically at open hack. We have pause settings, pause in, okay, open hack is this one, this menu that looks like mega hack. It basically allows you to, it has a lot of settings. Just take a look. You can pause the video and see, search for something that you want. And yeah, and then we have pause setting and pause menu zoom. What this is it adds another setting in here. So just like the one that you saw in the editor and then in the game. Very, very nice. I would like, for example, to switch the FPS without having to go all the way back, and it works very fine. And what else do I have? We have the pause zoom. What this does is if you pause the level and then hold shift and then mouse scroll, you can zoom and you can go around and see stuff, which is very, very cool. I don't know how he managed to do this, but this is very nice. Like zoom in on the spike and check in on her, because I think the spike is very happy. Well, what am I saying? Let me just scroll down. We have player color select. Ah, this one, I see. Profile ranking, prism menu. Okay, so the player color select is if you go on here and then you go here and then you do copy color. These two buttons for some reason do not exist in 2.2. So this one re-adds those, which are actually in here. I just realized after I already got the mod. So yeah, profile ranking is this one. It has like a rank in here, which can look very cool if you are high on the leaderboard. You can see the creator rank also. You can see in here the creator rank, the demon rank also. You also have a, I don't know what mod this one is, but you can basically check all of these guys. Their servers is down right now. And you can also check out all of the moderators, and the servers is also down. Yeah, you have the lunar rank, which is the rank for the moons, the rank for the demons, the global rank, and all of these like very nice looking ranks. Just like a customizable thingy. And then we have, okay, this one, QOL mod, and we have prism menu. These two are, okay, prism menu is the menu that you see down there. This is when I click, where is it? When I click tab, it basically shows it. So what I'm gonna do, this is where it is. This one, you click it, and then you have these guys, which is just like this one, but it basically shows you like this type of menu instead. And it may have more options depending on the guy that made it. And you can show the button or hide it. You can change the pose. You can, yeah, very nice stuff. And then we have the QOL mod, which is probably one of my favorites also. It has this menu, which looks very nice. And basically it's just like the other, just like mega hack type of thing. What the heck is this? You have the config, which I don't really know what the heck that is. And you have the credits, and you can change your icons. You can make them both dual colors the same. You can make it rainbow, I think. Yeah, if you go on here, it's gonna be rainbow. It's gonna like slowly go like that. The speed is not customizable yet, but soon it's gonna be, and you can see like black and white is also functioning. And you can also make the glow changing in case you have glow enabled, which I don't right now. So right now you can see like the glow is being slowly changed with the rainbow. You guys get the idea. It's very nice. And what else do we have? We have the rainbow icons. I don't know how this works. Oh yeah, this one, once you get it, all of your icons are just going to be rainbow forever until you, or is there, yeah, you can like disable it in here. Same dual color. Yeah, this also exists in here. So yeah, you can also move around the buttons. Scroll any input. This is also like probably one of my favorite small mods out there. This is so good. If you want to like make a level, this is so good. Like what this does is if you're on PC, you can like mouse scroll in here and it's gonna change the value, which is so good. You guys have no idea. Like try it out. I would highly recommend trying this out. Like if you wanna, for example, like the sequence trigger or the advanced random. This is so annoying. Why are there no arrows in here? For example, the sequence has like these arrows, but in the advanced random there is no arrows, which is not very cool. So as a result, we have this one, which if you wanna do 1 and then 2 and then 3, that would be very geeky, let's be honest. So you can do 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I forgot 4. You can just jump into 4 and continue. Super duper cool. And yeah, it works works on every single input that has like this outline like type of thing. You guys, I think you guys understand. For example, in the alpha trigger, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't work in here because it has to have like a value where you can type in stuff. In here it works very, wait, does it work in here? Oh, it does work in here also. In here, okay, it doesn't work for the layers, but yeah, this is also better edit. I think this is why, but this is probably my favorite small mod out there. Shady pause. What is shady pause? Shady pause. This is basically if you're playing and then you're like, oh, I'm so bad, I want to take a screenshot, and then you can click on Z or Z or whatever you guys want to say, and then it's gonna like toggle off the menu in here. Which, yeah, if you want to take a screenshot, this is very cool. Just make sure to hide this somehow. I don't know. I think if like in the config you can change it in here or something. I don't know. Just go play around with it. It's probably a way to change this. And next we have shortcuts menu, and then we have Sogi mode. Okay, shortcuts menu is this button, and it exists in here and in there, and it also exists in here, and it also exists in here, and in a lot of places this exists, and it basically allows you to navigate the menus. Like I said, I wanted to have an icon kit in here. Now you have this button in here, and then you can just go to the icon kit and you can visit Sogi mode, which I think is also very cool. And yeah, this one allows you to go to multiple things. You can go to the settings, you can go to Geode, you can go to the shop, you can go to these boys, you can go to the editor, and yeah, so on and so forth. It exists in a lot of places. Very useful. Start position switcher. Wow, this one is actually pretty good. This one is, it's gonna show the UI, and I haven't really played around with this that much, but I just know that it works very fine, especially in platformer mode, because okay, this is a start position switcher that works perfectly. That's all I'm gonna say. But the game just crashed because I have so many mods installed, and they all kind of like go into each other and they break each other's code and stuff like that. I don't really know, but yeah, I would recommend only getting the mods that you really think that you want. For now, I have these boys, and I don't really mind if the game crashes that much. I think these mods are very cool anyway. Steve Utils, what the heck is this? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Texture loader. This is this button in here that basically can add a lot of texture packs in here. You can go, wait, let me show you. You can go here, and you can see that there's a button in here. You can add texture packs in here, and then you can like make them move around here, and you can change the texture pack in game. You don't have to like quit out and do all that weird stuff. So yeah, this is very cool. If you use a lot of texture packs, then I would definitely recommend doing that, but I personally don't use texture packs. So yeah, we have the treasure checklist. This is very nice. This is a button in here that gets added, which shows you exactly what icons you have gotten already from the chests and what you haven't. This is very cool. For example, I haven't gotten this one. Like these ones that have a check on them are the ones that you have already gotten, and then we have like a lot of, you know, different icons. All of these guys I have not gotten, and then you can see in here, yeah, pretty much all the chests. And there's also, you can see how many keys you need, how many you have unlocked. A lot of like math is already done for you, which is super convenient. Unlisted objects in the editor, and also Unix sync. Unlisted objects in the editor is super cool because it adds like these objects that exist in the game, but they're not being shown in the editor for some reason. And one of them is this object that actually has a hitbox. And yeah, you have the old start position, which acts as a real object. Can you move around like that? It kills you if you like touch it. Very weird. These are like objects that usually should not be displayed in here. And the most important thing is that we have this slope, and also that one slope. You have it in here, and there's like no dot. This is the current one. You can see that it has like this extra line, which sometimes I don't want to have. Then I would have to recreate the object, which should take a lot of time. We have the old end trigger, which doesn't do anything, don't worry. And yeah, you can like scroll around here, maybe you will see stuff. Yeah, these ones are new. You have the circle in here, I don't know what that is, but it adds a lot of unlisted object IDs, which is super cool. And then we also have the Unix time. The Unix time is only useful if you are using globe This one, it's a bit complicated, but you can read the description of it, and it's basically good for if you want to sync your globed gameplay with other people. If you're making a level, then that's very cool. And then we have the visible checkpoints, which is basically you have the progress bar in here enabled and you place checkpoints. You can see them up above that you have placed checkpoints. For example, if I don't place checkpoints, I think you guys get the idea. And let's just go down. I think we're almost done. We have XDBot next, which is also a very cool one, but let me just quickly explain what YouTubers is. It adds YouTubers badges in here that you can't see because I'm a moderator, not really, but you can see that I'm a prominent whatever. And yeah, I go to Natur Inspired, which I have misspelled unfortunately. You can see Jam Attack is also a cool YouTuber, and there's also, I think, I pretty much like see the badges of YouTubers. Why am I extending the talk for so long, bro? I am here for like an hour almost. It doesn't really matter. We have the XDBot, which is basically like a macro that I think it works very good. I have tried it once and it works perfectly. So you have this button in here which you can record your inputs, for example, and then you stop, and then you do stop, and then you now play, and then I'm not playing anything, it plays all on its own. So it even works for like platformer mode. There's a lot of settings, so if you want to have a macro, I would recommend XDBot. It's very convenient to use, very easy to use, and yeah, I think you can even like export and stuff like that. So yeah, that is it for this video. It took quite a while to make, but yeah, let me know what mod you like the most. To me, it's globed, and also the scroll input, also better edit is pretty excellent. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Like I said, I'm gonna make more every like 3 weeks. I'm gonna see if there are new mods in here, and if I want to just change my background back to the normal ones, I can just do this, and then it doesn't really work because I'm so dumb. Okay, now no, okay, the icons have been okay. You guys get the idea. I will see you guys, and then like the video also. And also go watch the video on the main channel. I just uploaded a video on the main channel. It's very cool, and I also there's a big video coming soon. There's a huge video coming soon that is probably gonna be one of my biggest videos yet. So yeah, I am gonna go sleep now or something. I don't really know, but I will see you guys.